Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Word Up Wednesday. Oftentimes in the book of Psalms, we find King David in the midst of his element, his comfort zone, his area of familiarity, if you will. What is David's element and comfort zone and familiar area? Praise and worship. Of all the things that can be said about David, one thing always stands out. David knew how to worship the Lord. Again, we need no further evidence than the majority of the Psalms that he wrote, for most of them are filled with words of worship and words of praise. And not only do we see this in the words that David crafted, but also within the adventures of his life. Many times in the Bible, we find David engaging in praise in almost every account of his life. In almost every account of the episodes and events of his life, there is some mention of David pausing to give thanks to God, to worship God, to extol and exalt God for his mighty acts and deeds. We find David magnifying God for his grace and mercy and forgiveness, praising God for his loving kindness and his protection. Yes, David knew how to worship the Lord. But even more importantly, David knew why to praise and worship the Lord. And this is what allowed David to take his praise and his worship to another level. David knew why he would worship the Lord. David often begins a psalm by giving God personal praise. David would declare, "I will bless the Lord. I will praise the Lord. I will worship and adore the Lord." This is where praise and worship ought to always begin, within the heart of the person who recognizes that praise is necessary. This gave David the why to go with his how, and it led him to the conclusion that God is worthy and deserving of the praise. To quote David in one of his Psalms, "Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. His greatness is unsearchable." A personal acknowledgement that God is worthy of the praise. Then and only then does David invite others to share in worship with him. Because when you are inspired and you worship and give praise, it then begins to spread to others. This is why in many of David's Psalms, he issues an invitation to join him in praise. "Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Let everything that has breath praise the Lord." From personal praise to corporate praise. Now everybody can join in with David in praise and worship. Now everybody can recognize that God is worthy and deserving of the praise. And all are willing and anxious to join in on the praise. Like David, they knew how and they know why. He's worthy. God's worthy. Almighty Creator, Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. God is worthy. Take this with you as you go through your day. Till next time, Word Up.